Welcome back to the third installment of As Easy as ABC 1, 2, 3. We're into the C's today. You're doing A1, A2, A3 one day, and then you just keep cycling them through till your body gets used to that. Then B1, B2, B3, and then now we're to the C's. Slightly harder, but not a whole lot harder. We're just going to start at the back of our mat, same as we always do. It's about 10 minutes again today. Sit up nice and straight. I'm sitting on a cushion. I'm just going to get rid of all that stale air in my lungs. So in through your nose and all the way out through your mouth. And in through your nose and all the way out through your mouth. And in through your nose and all the way out through your mouth. Now for the rest of the time, we'll keep your mouth closed, just only breathe through your nose. We're doing that Ujjayi breathing. It's restrained throat breathing. It's like fogging up a mirror, but with your mouth closed. And you sort of feel that restraint in the back of your throat. Nice and even breaths, about 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. It's a little bit quicker today still, but just keep your breathing nice and slow, and we'll sort of follow our breath. So sitting cross-legged to begin with, just feel where you're feeling. Put your hands in that prayer position, which puts you into a nice balanced state. And inhale, your hands go straight to the sky. Your spine expands as much as it can, and then once it's to the top, you can hinge at your hips, fall forward until you can't fall forward anymore, and then the rest of your body falls over. Maybe your elbows go towards the ground. You inhale to create space in your spine, stretch out, and then you can fall into that space. And inhale, sit up. Cross your legs the other way. Prayer position, hands above your head. Your spine expands, and then you hinge at your hips. Fall over until you can't hinge anymore, and then the rest of your body falls. Inhale, create some space. And exhale, fall into that space. And then we're up. Yeah, you can go off your pillow here, roll over onto your knees. And let's just stretch out our feet on your toes. Then you might have to help your toes apart sometimes just to keep them separated. And just lean back into that. Maybe even sit up on your heels. And that's that sort of intense stretch that may happen where your body resists and fights you, and then it sort of stops and accepts you, and then it relaxes and you fall into that. Now put your hands in front of you, make an L that faces the front of your mat, of your space, and we're just going to slowly move back and forth, rotating our hands as we go. So forward on an inhale, and back, and then rotate your hands to 1 and 11 o'clock, forward, and back, 10 and 2, and back, 3 and 9, and back, And now both of our hands are at 6 o'clock there. Let's just breathe into this for a few moments. Stretching the back of our feet and our wrists. Okay, last inhale, sit up back on both sides of your sitting on our feet. And go down off our toes, our big toes almost together, our knees wide apart. Sit down onto our heels and walk your hands forward into that child's pose. You're getting a nice straight line from your wrists to your elbows to your shoulders to your hips, and maybe your forehead touches the ground. Now inhale. In this position, drag the tip of your nose along the ground. Keep your butt up into the air. And you're going to find yourself as we drag along into Sphinx pose. Your feet are a little wider apart. Your butt is nice and flexed. And that's really important to sort of make space in your lower spine. Everything else can sort of be relaxed, but you want to keep your butt sort of flexed. You'll feel a nice stretch there. If you want to have a little bit more of a stretch, you can put your arms straight and do a seal version of this. And keep your shoulders away from your ears and really flex your butt to give you that space. If you want a little bit more space, you can open up your legs a bit. And now wherever you are, one big inhale in, bend back onto your forearms. Just shake out your hips for 2 seconds. Make sure that your hips haven't locked up. And now go onto your toes. Lift your knees off the ground and onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Keep your tailbone tucked. Keep the front of your body flexed. Now, put your feet together and go over to the side for a forearm side plank. Hand up into the sky. You can use your top foot to balance, but pulling your hip up to the sky. And one more breath in, and back to that forearm plank. Now feet together on the other side, up to the sky. One more big breath in, and back to that forearm plank. Okay, now from here, you can stay in the plank, or we can walk up a little bit into a dolphin pose. And from dolphin, straighten your arms, up to a plank pose. So to tidy everything up here, your hips the same height as your shoulders, your tailbone tucked, the front of your body nice and flexed, and your shoulder blades apart. And then from here, walk back into a downward dog. You can pedal at your feet a little bit if you'd like. And once you've got that, find some stillness. Nice and straight line from your wrists to your hips. Maybe bend your legs if you'd like, just to keep that straight line. And a right leg up to the air for a three-legged dog, nice and straight. Bend your right leg, try to touch your butt with your heel. Up on your left toe, and bring your right foot between your feet for a low lunge. And maybe a little relief. Your hips are squared up, your hands above your head, and really go into that knee. Left arm forward, right arm back for a twist. Use your torso to twist. Left arm down, and we're revolved up to the sky. And then left leg forward, we do a seated twist. Left arm to the sky, right arm behind you. And keep some length in your spine. Big breath in, back to that lunge. And this time, reach behind. How am I doing this? Reach behind with your right arm, grabbing your left foot. Ooh, cramped. Try to keep your back straight and pull your heel to your quad. Slowly release it. Everything back to a plank. Get a little stability again. Then back to downward dog. Then, what the hell? Oh, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your left leg. Up on your right toe. Your knee to your chest, and then putting your hand in between to a low lunge on this side now. Again, really dig into that. Hands above your head. Right arm forward, left arm back. Use your torso to twist. And inhale, your right hand drops down and rotate to the sky. Drop your knee down, reach back. All right. Like it totally screws me up. Yeah. Trying to keep your back nice and straight. Slowly release it. Everything back. Everything back to a plank. Back to a downward dog. Then drop your knees down. And end. And kneeling. Take a second here. Let your breathing slow down if it got up. Keep your eyes closed, your hands on your quads, and just slow everything down. And we'll see you tomorrow for C2. For a forearm side plank. Hand up into the sky. You can use your